afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe. Welcome to Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar. We're back from Omni Camp, and for you Omni Camp members, hey, heads up yours, baby. Thank you so much for coming to Vegas. You know, we worked you guys really hard, but you were troopers and you stayed in for 10, 12-hour days every day. Congratulations to you, Omniacs. I hope you maintain your discipline. Traders, I could not do a video for the last few days because if you are going to come to Vegas to come to OmniCamp, we give you our 100% undivided attention. Hence, I could not do videos, but we're back, and it's Tuesday night, and we're doing a video for November 11, 2009, which is Wednesday. Traders, on Wednesday, we have Veterans Day here in the United States. It's a banking and bond holiday. It's not a 3-day holiday weekend, so we're not looking for crazy reversals, and we are going to trade if an Omni recommendation sets up in the S&P. I would advise staying out of the currencies. I'd advise basically staying out of almost everything else and just trade S&P on a day where banks are closed and bonds are closed. So concentrate on the S&P tomorrow. Do your homework. With that in mind, traders, the last video we discussed that the S&P certainly didn't look as bearish as it did a couple of weeks ago when we did the weekend webinar and said, uh-oh, we're below that Omni average now, and once we're below it, we must become sellers of rallies. Well, luckily, and boy, thank you, gods of trading, and Warren Buffett, thankfully, the markets went higher again. We got back above my Omni average, turned us into a buyer of dips, and that's what we are looking to do for the last few days and going forward. With that in mind, traders, I only have two charts to show you this evening. I want to show you what the Dow Jones Industrial Average looks like because I think you need to see that. So let's go look at the charts. Okay, traders, we're looking at the Dow Jones Industrial Average daily bar. This is a fantastic bullish parallel channel. I mean, bang, bang, bang. Every time since March 6th that people got scared when the market started to break, it stopped cold here and went the other way. We had a little bit of a break last week, 2 weeks ago. The market got below my Omni average in many of the leading indices, and I said, pause here. Maybe we can't be buyers of dips anymore. But lo and behold, it stopped cold and took off. Traders, you gotta love a market that takes out its previous highs. This is the industrial average. It blew past its previous highs, which now becomes support. If the market backs down, it'll probably find support there and make even higher highs. So once again, it looks like we can safely become buyers of dips. I'd like to see at least one more day of steady up action before I put back on my board we're going to buy dips. However, very nice chart, very nice channel, holding well on the averages, made a new high for the year, now well above previous highs. You gotta like this market, traders. So that's the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Let's go look now at the leader. The leader is the Dow Jones Transportation Average, and on the weekly bar, it had gotten below my Omni proprietary moving average, and of course, scared us a little bit, right? It is back above, and you'll see that next. Okay, traders, we are now looking at the leader, at least what's deemed to be the leader of the indices. This is the Dow Jones Transportation Average on a weekly bar chart. As you can see on the weekly, it did fail a couple of times, then drop below the average, but has turned around since and is back above the average. Being that we have this V bottom and this inverted head and shoulders right here, I believe we will just flirt with the average a little longer and then begin to take off. The market is looking strong here. You gotta like what you see. If the leader gets back above the average, all the followers get back above the average with it. So I tell you what, I like the way this market has rebounded, and I think we are back to buying dips. Keep your eyes on it. Look at your indicators. Look at the transportation average as the leader. Then look at the Dow Jones Industrials, and you will see this market looks like it wants to move higher. It may not bolt higher on Wednesday. It is Veterans Day. Anything can happen on a banking holiday, so the market can whip around a little, but overall, that is a very nice look, and I believe we will follow this higher. Traders, do your own homework, and I'll see you back at the site. So, traders, you've seen those charts. Thank you once again, Transportation Average, for getting back above the Omni Proprietary, because within a day or so, I'm going to be able to add, don't fall in love with the downside, back on my board. And I'll tell you what, I much prefer the upside for all of our safeties, for our children's sakes, for your 401ks, for all the reasons why we like a strong market. It helps everybody. So I hope for a strong market, but you know how things are here. We trade what we see, not what we hope for. Traders, when we did start to call the downturn 2 weeks ago, we had some down days, bang, bang, bang. But luckily, we were able to throw an Omni arrow up. Last week, towards the end of the week, we recognized the bull was coming back, and we did advise the upside. So we're going to continue doing that. Of course, again, a reminder, with Veterans Day on Wednesday, it is an open ticket. Anyone with a big enough order can either push it up or down. Banks are closed. So stay nimble tomorrow in the S&P if you are going to trade. If it does back off, don't let it scare you. It could easily be because of the lightened volume. But we will look to buy pullbacks. If there is an Omni recommendation that sets up tomorrow, we will absolutely trade it and flash update you so you can get involved. Okay, traders, my voice is still a little shot from this weekend seminar that we did. So I'm going to get out of this video. Remember to give me a call anytime there tonight, 702-629-4755. And please, OmniX, do yourselves a favor and come on down to the site. It's www.livewithoscar.com. Jump into the free chat rooms that allow us to share advice with you and help you out. We do free classes there. The site is free if you come down. There's no charge for you to join, so come check it out. You can't possibly get hurt, right? Hopefully we'll see you new members at the site. All right, traders, that's it. I'm running out of here. Don't forget to keep your emotions out of trading. And one of the best things you can do is say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening. And you know what that is? Stuffs are in. Emotions are out. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided. That being said, I'm a 27-year seasoned trader on and off the trading floors. This is how I've made my living for many, many years.